Good morning. Good morning. I hope this finds you safe and well. Regular viewers will recognize that my cold is finally going, thank goodness, but it's been pretty much the whole of January and it's been quite debilitating because it makes your head very fuzzy when you're having fevers and all the rest of it. So I hope you have managed to avoid all of these lurgies that are going around because there's all sorts. So yes, January, it's a bad time of year because there's hardly any light, the weather's bad, it's easy to get down. But on the plus side, we've got the European Commission with their comedy CLP labelling proposals just to cheer us up. Or is that to make us find the nearest brick wall to bang our heads against? Anyway, since last week's rant about the whole labelling thing, even more information has come to light. There's a very good chance that using fold-out or booklet labels are actually going to mean that your label doesn't meet the correct British standard. That's good, isn't it? And Ali has done her usual magnificent digging around to find out where the hell this came from. And she found it back in the Caracal archives. There was a thing that said, oh, people in the north of Europe understand chemical labels better than in the south of Europe, and people in industry understand chemical labels better than people who are consumers. And the main problems seem to be pictograms, specifically the cricket bat, otherwise known as the compressed gas, and also the health hazard one, wheezy man, gunshot residue, you name it. Now, when I used to do live training on CLP awareness, we actually kept a list of the number of names that people thought that what that long-term health hazard meant. And we had everything from wheezy man, gunshot residue, what else did we have? Oh gosh, I mean, the number of them, it was like radioactivity, heart attack, all sorts of things. So those things together kind of imply that it's not really a problem with the label themselves. There's a problem with pictograms, and that's because they're new. And also the fact that there's a problem between the north and south of Europe and between the chemical industry versus professionals versus consumers, that whole thing makes you think, well, actually, is it really a problem of reading the label, or is it a problem of understanding what the pictograms mean? And it seems to be very much that. It's an education problem. It's something people haven't seen before. It's something that's not particularly easy to interpret without context. So, of course, people are a bit at a loss. And like I say, if going around training people who were in the industry when the new pictograms came out gave us 51 separate ideas of what health hazard meant, that implies it's not a particularly easy pictogram to read. So what have the EC done? Instead of going, right, what we're going to do is we're going to run an EU-wide sort of advert on the telly going, oh, do you know your chemical labels? That's what this means, etc. They've gone, oh, people don't understand the pictograms, so let's make the text bigger. Ali's done a rant in this week's newsletter, which is really good, really funny as well. Strongly recommend it. But as she says, just increasing the font size is like what you do when you go abroad and you don't speak the lingo. You're just shouting at people. It's not going to help with the understanding. And how is having the text there going to make people understand the pictograms? Anyway, like I say, it's a bit of light relief in a dull January. And please do comment on these ridiculous proposals at ECHA. I am putting the link, well, it's at the EC rather. That's the link going below this video now. Remember, you need to scroll down to find the open consultation. Oh, gosh. They really have lost the plot on this one. But the other thing that I want to say is, will the trade bodies please stand up on this? I know it's caught us all out by surprise, but where is CEFIC? Where is CIA? Where is CBA? Where are BCF? Where is all the trade bodies going, this is ridiculous, it's unworkable, it's going to lead to far more problems than keeping the label font sizes as they are. And of course, don't forget to add a little bit about the uselessness of the digital label for CLP purposes as well, please. Okay, I shall get off my soapbox. In nicer news, we had our first meeting on Wednesday for CLP Mastery. We're really kicking off next Wednesday. If you would like to join us, I will put a link below this video in a moment. I can find it. It is by far and away the most comprehensive CLP training course on the market, as far as we can tell. You've got access for a whole year. And if you're signed up to our newsletter, you get 10% discount. Good. Yes. But yes, so you've got access to me, you've got access to Ali. You can ask as many questions as you like on email. We've got quizzes, you get a certificate at the end. We don't just train about CLP, we put it into context because it doesn't happen in a vacuum doing your products. They're always going into something. You always need to be aware of a lot of other regulations around it. So we talk about those as well. Really sorry, still not gone yet. So you'll be thinking, let's have some really, really good news. What's the video for this week? And the answer is, well, it's tax time of year here in the UK for a lot of people. And I found a Young Sheldon clip taking on the IRS, which is the Internal Revenue Service in the States. That's their equivalent of HMRC, or technically Inland Revenue, as was if you're old like me. And I'm just putting the link below this video just now. So whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for watching live or on catch up. And I look forward to chatting to you again next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye.